Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to my channel. And in this video, where I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance of going ahead and testing your water and making sure that your water is alkalized instead of acidic. And also making sure that you guys know the importance of having your water alkalized. So yes, if you all are new to my channel, I want to say welcome and thank you for stopping by. And if you guys are returning subscribers, you already know what I'm about. You already know it's going to be very deep, informational, and meaningful conversation, meaningful content that I'm going to provide for you guys. And if you guys don't remember John from my last video, this is John, my boyfriend.
Hey everybody, we're going to be helping with some demonstrations we're going to be doing today. We're going to try to provide you with some health information.
Yes, we're going to be providing you with some health information and all of that great stuff. So tune in so we can get straight into your water and it being alkalized. Okay, so it is very, 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 very important for you to have alkalized water. And the reason why is because you have acidic and you have alkalized. When your body is at a point where it's thriving off of acidic water, or even when it's at a point where it's thriving off of acidic foods, so the environment of your body is mostly acidic. When it's at that level of acidity, it makes it very more like, it makes you prone to get infections and illnesses and diseases, and basically it's not good for your immune system either. However, when you have a body that's inside of an alkaline environment, it allows for your body to thrive. It allows for your body to tackle illnesses, sicknesses. Even if it's something as little as the common cold, your body would be able to tackle that ailment and that sickness, and the recovery process will be a lot better because your immune system would be a lot stronger because your body is thriving in an environment that is alkalized instead of acidic. So it is extremely important for your body to be in an alkalized atmosphere. Another thing that's important is for you to have alkalized water inside of your system. And the reason why having alkalized water is really good for your system and your body is because our bodies are made up of a lot of water, okay? Our body is made up of a lot of water. So if we decide to drink acidic water, that's tackling a big portion of our atmosphere in our body. But if we are going ahead and drinking alkalized water, that's tackling a big portion or percentage of our body and our body's environment, to the point where our environment is going to be mostly alkalized. Even if we're eating some acidic food, if we hydrate enough with alkalized water, we're at least balancing it out, the acidic level inside of our body, and making it more alkalized, okay? So it is extremely important, okay, guys? Some of you guys already know about this, some of you guys don't, but you can do some research on it if you really want. But I mean, it really comes down to common sense as well. Obviously, our bodies would thrive more inside of an alkalized atmosphere than it would inside of an acidic atmosphere. And the reason being is so easy to construct that, because when you think about the foods that are the healthiest for us and the foods that are the unhealthiest for us, the foods that are the healthiest for us are very alkalized in pH levels, and the foods that are the most unhealthiest for us are extremely acidic in pH levels. So it just makes sense to as to why our bodies would thrive inside of an alkalized atmosphere, okay? So let's go ahead and get into what we have going on here. Okay guys, so here I have some different waters here. I have Deer Park water, and then I have, and this is Deer Park spring water, okay? So spring water usually is already alkalized. If not alkalized, then it's basically already at least neutral, okay? And then I have purified drinking water, and then I also have natural spring water, which should ideally be alkalized, okay? So the reason why I have these waters here is because based off of my own experience and testing these waters pH levels, I've been able to see that just because it says that it's natural spring water doesn't mean that it's actually healthy for you. So here's the thing. We're gonna go ahead and pour the Deer Park inside of 1 cup. So that's Deer Park spring water, natural spring water, and then we also have purified drinking water. And then we also going to go ahead and put in natural spring water. Now this is just a store brand, which I've found that the store brands are actually better than the commercial brand name known well water brands, okay? And this is from Harris Teeter. So here we also have a pH level testing kit, okay? Only thing I have to do with this is just add 2 drops into the water. And what this basically shows is the pH comparison chart. So over here you can see that when it's red, if you test your water and it ends up red, that is not good. That is the highest content of acidity that you can get. And then if it's anywhere from blue all the way to darker blue to indigo or dark purple, you're gonna have that meaning that it is extremely alkalized. If it's green, that means it's neutral, which isn't necessarily bad water or unhealthy water. But when it's yellow or orange or red or yellowish greenish, that means it's below neutral, and that means that that water is actually not good for your body, okay? So let's go ahead and get close here, and I'm gonna go ahead and test. Okay, did a lot there. Let me just do. Now you only need 2 drops of this, the instruction says, for this pH comparison chart and this pH level thing. So as you can see over here, this water, this is the Deer Park natural spring water. Now, natural spring water should naturally already be alkalized, if not neutral, but this is clearly yellow. This is clearly yellow water, okay? Now let's go ahead and see the next water, which is going to be purified drinking water. So let's see what color this is. This is yellow as well. So this is still acidic. It's not as acidic as the Deer Park water, but it's still not the type of water that you want to be putting inside of your body. Now let's go ahead and see the natural spring water by Harris Teeter. If you take a look, this water is also acidic. So this is what I'm trying to say, guys. Just because your water says that it is good for you and it's natural spring water, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for you. What's going to come down to seeing if the water is good for you is going to be whether or not your water is high in alkaline content. Now I want to do another demonstration for you guys, and this demonstration is going to be the same brand. I'm going to tell you guys the importance of not getting an actual bottled water. Here's what happens with bottled water. When you get bottled water and it's going through that process of getting from the factory to the store, you can see that the bottled water is in a plastic container that is so thin that as soon as it's inside of just a little bit of heat, what ends up happening is that plastic actually melts and contaminates the water. So the water is not alkalized, and so the water is also just not healthy because you're essentially drinking plastic particles, okay? That's what basically happened with the deer park, and that's what happened with any spring water that you test that ends up being acidic. That's part of the handling process, okay? And the fact that it's probably very thin plastic. Now, I'm gonna show you guys what happens when you test the bottled water that is Harris Teeter's brand, natural spring water, a store brand, and then when you test this water, which is the same brand, except for this plastic's a little bit thicker. So if you were to sit this in a hot car, it wouldn't melt as quickly. So let's see what we have as results for that. Okay, so this is gonna be the thicker one, the thicker plastic. And then this is gonna be the same brand inside of the thin plastic, which is very easy to melt inside of a truck when they're basically shipping that into the store. So we're gonna go ahead and put some drops in that one and then put some drops inside of that one. So you can already see that this one is clearly still, yep, you can place it down please. It's still yellow, it's still acidic. And if we go ahead and look at this one, same brand, but look how beautiful. Look at that beautiful bright blue. This is the type of water that you guys want to be drinking, is water that is this blue. So this would be alkalized water because it's blue and it's actually going to be healthy water. That's the type of water you want to drink. So my advice to you guys for purchasing water is going to be to go ahead and make sure that you purchase water that's in a thicker plastic, and make sure that it says it's natural spring water, but just absolutely make sure it's in a thicker plastic that's harder to melt. So thank you guys for tuning into my video. I hope that you guys really liked the video, and I hope that you guys could learn something from this video and learn that the best water to have is water that is of this color or brighter blue. And you know, the testing thing that I use to actually test the water's alkalized level, pH level, I got that off of Amazon, and it was only a couple of dollars. Now, depending on what country you live in, I know it might be a little hard to have something that convenient, but just try your different resources and see how you can get a hold of having water that is alkalized. I also want to say for sure, if you guys are in a different country and you're drinking out of well water, it's most likely going to already be alkalized because of the fact that it is natural water and it's naturally from the earth, okay? So the earth's nutrients and minerals is already making that water very alkalized. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. As always, if you guys like watching this video, do not forget to like the video, and do not forget to also subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my spiritual videos and more of my wellness videos. I'll be leaving all of my information inside of the description box below if you guys want to contact me or follow me on social media. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys inside of the next video. So I also want to add to you guys and tell you guys my feelings and my intentions to this. This is mostly intended for people who have the access and the money and the luxury of being able to even test or care about what kind of waters they drink. Because I do understand there are parts of the world and there are people who are a little bit more unfortunate where they don't even have water to drink, or don't even have actual clean drinking water, to the point where acidic water would be just as great, to the point where just this water alone is a luxury for them. So just want you guys to know that I'm very sensitive towards that. So this video is just mainly for those people who actually have the ability to test their waters out, that have the luxury to order a testing kit from Amazon and be picky about the waters that they are drinking, when it's clean water and purified water. So just wanted to let you guys know about that as well, that I'm very sensitive towards that topic, and I understand that there are people who don't even have the luxury to even find clean drinking water, yet alone care about whether it's purified, natural, or alkaline, or acidic.